Hey, welcome to Web3 Reviews. This is Zach. Thank you for being with us. Today, it is Thursday, December 12th, and we're going to be talking about Songbird, Flare, and the crypto market. Let's go. Remember that none of this is financial advice. We're going to start this off looking at this tweet from Flare Networks. They say, can you develop a liquid staking and restaking protocol that allows XRP, Bitcoin, and Doge to be staked on their original networks and bridge to Flare Networks? F-Assets has a request for proposal. Multi-asset liquid staking and restaking leveraging Flare's data and interoperability protocols. The idea is that you'll be able to stake XRP, Bitcoin, and Doge all while they're already on their original networks, but they're bridged to the Flare networks. This is going to be a secure bridge, which is really important. You're going to have a lot of bridges out there. It's not just going to be F-Assets that has this bridge. There's going to be ADA, there's going to be SUI. There's going to be a lot of assets which open this up. You know, a developer could create an asset and say, hey, we're creating a bridge. It's up to you to choose a safe bridge for your assets. If you're going to throw a boatload of money into something, you need that asset to maintain price. If Bitcoin goes to 200K and you have all your Bitcoin in F-Assets at 100K, you need to make sure that you're going to get that money. This has to be fully tested. The first person who goes to pull out and it messes up the price of F-Assets, the price of the real asset goes up and F-Assets don't go up with it, people are going to be pissed. Hugo Fillion responded to this. He said, native staking and restaking, using Flare's protocols, starting with XRP. The liquid staking will be issued on Flare so that they can be used in Flare DeFi. I'm truly excited to fund this grant. So it's not built yet, and they're looking for somebody to build it, but it is a good idea. Moon Commander posted both of these and he said, oh boy, what did I say? Flare buy the news event is here. I have Moon Commander here buying 772,000 Flare tokens on the buy the news event. You know, good for him. He had this post for us here on December 3rd. I expect Flare meteoric rise to begin somewhere mid-December 2024. It will break through sell walls with ease all the way to 0.25, and once that wall is breached, an avalanche of FOMO money will flood in, causing it to spike to $1 this cycle. We'll see. I mean, we're at mid-December now, so it's time for it to get going. Let's go take a look at the price. Songbird, on the 1 week, it's up 6%. On the 1 month, it's up 100%. Songbird has done it ×2 in the last month. Flare is down 8% on the week. It's up 110% on the month. It's up 87% on the year. So Flare and Songbird, they're holding steady. I'd say that the Flare chart looks better than the Songbird chart. At least we had this little cup and handle here working its way out. The Songbird chart, you know, it looks a lot like a lot of charts. It looks a lot like the music chart. It looks a lot like the Zcash chart. These charts that had a massive sell-off to start and then have just been sitting way beneath their all-time high for so long. It says it's only down 95% all time from where we came out at. I'd like to see Songbird get back up to a previous all-time high. I'd like to see it get back up to 60 cents. That's a long ways from here. We got a good ×50 to get back to an all-time high. Flare's previous all-time high looks like it was 6 cents. We only have a ×2 to get there. You break through that all-time high, Flare's out there running. One day ago, we have this post from Flare Networks. So we have the first perpetual DEX on Flare Networks, fully backed by the Flare Time Series Oracle, is here. Welcome to SparkDexAI Eternal. Up to 100 times leverage, automated conditional orders, smooth transactions across 12 chains, major crypto plus commodities, and Forex coming soon. SparkDexAI, the first decentralized exchange on Flare Networks, backed fully by the FTSOs, is here. SparkDexAI. It looks like it's up and running. You can do transactions across 12 major cryptos, plus commodities and Forex coming soon. I think that's a big deal. Then we have this post here. Flare is live on Dune, which Dune is crypto's data platform, organized, decoded, and human-readable blockchain data, making crypto data accessible. It's interesting. So Flare is the blockchain for data, and now they're live on Dune, it's crypto's data platform. And they say, we're excited to tell Flare Network's story through data to you and over 500 data analysts on Dune. Track Flare's network and ecosystem growth seamlessly, plus a $6,000 bounty to build your own dashboards. And it looks like somebody already built the dashboard. Insight 4VC, we proudly present the Dune dashboard for kinetic markets built on the Flare Networks, prepared by Insight's 4VC team. And we'll see this is the dashboard here. It gives you an about, gives you some price oracles here from the latest Jewel price, the latest W Flare price, Jewel 4 W Flare. So that's their dashboard. Alton Tutor says, a lot of you are interested in fighting for the same ETH, but the top 20 assets in crypto are so underutilized that it's super interesting and likely the next frontier for DeFi and chain abstraction. This doesn't change the fact that Ethereum currently boasts the most advanced DeFi ecosystem among blockchains by far, but I like to think of Ethereum as Europe in the 1500s. It has the right technology to utilize resources, but those resources are scarce and overutilized. To me, it's almost non-negotiable that we'll see new ventures like to that of New World Explorations, bringing resources and assets from beyond Ethereum to make it the undeniable center of DeFi markets. This graph presents the current story, but I will be deep diving into this with an X article soon. Chain abstraction's primary goal should be to make blockchains like Ethereum to be the center marketplace for restaking, lending, borrowing, and most of DeFi without any bridging complexity from other blockchains. And here we have a bunch of assets: Bitcoin, XRP, Doge, ADA, and XLM. We see all their market caps here. total volume locked, wrapped market cap. 3 of these don't even have smart contract functionalities, being XRP, Doge, and Bitcoin. The DeFi utilization rate is less than 1% for these 3 assets, which is crazy. ADA only has a 1.87 DeFi utilization rate. So we've heard a lot of people talking about how if you just get a small percentage of Bitcoin, XRP, Doge, Litecoin put in as F assets, that we will see a major run on the market cap for Songbird and Flare. Pretty much showing what was put in. If you get $500 billion of Bitcoin put into F assets, that will raise Flare's market cap by 500 billion. Songbird will have F assets first. If you put that money in as a Songbird F asset, it'll raise Songbird's market cap. So it's really interesting stuff there. Hugo reposted this and he said, Flare, it's amazing how after years and years, everyone suddenly understands the thesis. One platform for all the non-smart contract assets to engage in DeFi. One DeFi protocol to rule them all. Think about it. You want to stake your asset in DeFi, but you can only go over here. And then you have a different asset and you can only go over here. I remember when I wanted to play with Bitcoin, I wanted to go over to BlockFi. And I took my Bitcoin over to BlockFi, but they could only accept Bitcoin. And then you had Nexo, and Nexo could accept XRP, XLM, their own token Nexo, ADA. There were all these different assets that Nexo could accept. You like to have that one place where you could play. You don't want to have to go to multiple sandboxes and spread your assets there. Maybe you do. Maybe for security, you do want to have multiple DeFi protocols. By what Flare's saying, they're building the most secure bridge. And I can't wait to see it fully fleshed out. Zach with Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being with us. Until next time.